Well, Babs, here comes the other competitors for this match. Of course, Big Rig Jimmy Mitchell, technically the defending hardcore champion, but of course, that belt was stolen from him by Dirty Eddie and Nick Hayes in September, leading to this hardcore battle royal.
Yeah, every loser says the belt is stolen from them. He doesn't have the belt, so he's not the champion right now.
I do not see Nick Hayes among this group.
Why would he be among these people?
Well, so far as I understand it, he is part of this Battle Royal. These are all of the Battle Royal participants. There's Real Talk Rashad Tyson, who has somehow recovered enough from his championship match earlier in the night to come back into this one. But
what is he doing?
I mean, I don't see Nick Hayes.
Rashad got brutalized. Go put some ice on it. Take the night off, bud.
And the ring has now filled up, but...
There's my boy Ian.
And, oh, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Nick Hayes now coming to the ring with the title. He's not the champion.
If he's not the champion, why does he have the title?
Well, now we know why he wasn't part of this group, as he is now entering the fray by himself, holding that ECCW Hardcore Championship. Now, this is Battle Royal rules, so the match cannot begin until all competitors are inside the squared circle. Referee Jesse Walker is going to do his best here. Now, it is hardcore rules. Over the top, and both feet must hit the floor in order to be eliminated until only two remain, and then, Babs, it will become a one-on-one hardcore match to determine the new ECCW Hardcore Champion.
Here we go.
And, oh, right from behind, Ian Idle.
The master strategist, Ian Idle.
Going at Nick Hayes. And this one's going to be too wild to call with so many combustible elements in there. It looks like we got a Shaolin warrior and
oh boy.
Some pop bottles and could be the Penguins umbrella. We got a baseball bat.
Umbrella, you can't open them indoors, it's bad luck.
I don't think these guys are concerned with luck in this one. Although I would expect that luck will have a huge part to play.
Look at that bat, it's got tax on it. Oh, went right to his head.
And oh, that bat, it looks very dangerous in there.
You think?
Someone inspired by the Blue Jays Grand Slam winning play earlier this afternoon to take Game 1 of the World Series. And, oh my goodness. And Babs, how do you even begin to prepare for something like a hardcore battle royal? Not only do you have to deal with all of the men who are your opponents, but getting hit from every direction. There's weapons just strewn about. This is no ordinary match.
And it's weapons you can't anticipate. The fans are bringing the weapons.
Oh my gosh.
Someone keeps throwing that rubber ducky back in.
And Zeus McFly sending everyone to the kitchen. And oh, there goes Zeus. Oh, and Real Talk. Use that plate and now striking away on Nick Hayes. And he got something in his hand. And oh my gosh, that wet floor sign just broke. Oh my, you can hear
just
our
first elimination.
Sickening thud.
I don't know, I'm rooting for Afro Samurai. I like his vibe.
It is a great look. And oh my God, spine buster right into the chair. Oh my God. It broke the chair and broke the man. And now just a tilt-a-whirl from Nick Hayes.
He's using Dash as a weapon.
And Dash Dauntless's feet
That's genius.
taking out everybody here.
That's a headbutt from Dash.
And the ring is just littered with destruction. And there goes Dash.
Nick Hayes clearing the ring. A true champion.
Somewhere, Big Rig has got looks like a laptop computer.
What?
And I guess, dude, you're getting a Dell. And Zeus McFly. DDT on the laptop. And a pile driver on the other side of the ring. And here comes him back Ian Idol. I guess he was not eliminated. But he may be quickly here. And the numbers beginning to dwindle down.
It's a little hard to follow. Who's been eliminated? Who hasn't?
And oh my gosh!
Afro Samurai's out. No! But Ian Idol's in.
And a fan favorite heading to the showers early. And it appears as though 5 men remain, and the 2 biggest in the match going against each other at the moment here. And oh, Big Rig has got Zeus McFly electrified over there with those, I think, jumper cables, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't like this for Zeus, as he has been busted wide open, and Ian Idol is now eliminated. And I believe we are down to 4.
It's like a pinata. I don't know if Zeus knows where he is right now. He's kind of been the punching bag of the whole night.
And from behind, Big Rig, again with that laptop computer, takes down Nick Hayes. And I wonder where Dirty Eddie could be lurking, as he wants that hardcore title as well. But 4 now remain, and Big Rig, basically the only man truly standing. Zeus McFly doing his best here. And these 2 just barreling into one another. Now, where did he get that of the mini monster truck?
That's a kid's Christmas present.
That looks like could be Gravedigger, maybe. And the grave has been dug for Zeus McFly, and we are down to 3.
3 absolute monsters.
And it is the Gift, Big Rig, and Nick Hayes. And remember, Babs, whichever man is eliminated next, the 2 that remain will enter a singles match. Hardcore rules for the championship. And oh, there goes the Gift. And now it is 1-on-1. Champion and challenger. Big Rig is the champion, despite the fact that he did not enter with the title. That was Nick Hayes. And now here we go. Hardcore rules. The Battle Royal is done. It is 1-on-1.
And Magnum Mel is throwing weapons in the ring, trying to turn the tides for Big Rig.
Big Rig's been involved in just about every hardcore match in this building. Very familiar. Hayes recently on the scene in September. Goes into a standing side headlock of all things. Trying to wear down Big Rig. Probably not a bad idea. And I gotta wonder how the forehead of Big Rig is doing, as last we saw it, if you recall, Babs, it was dug into with a fork by Dirty Eddie.
It was sick, it was savage.
Ooh. There There goes Big Rig off the ropes. Nick Hayes missed with the clothesline. Big Rig with the tackle. Sends him down. And Big Rig ready to head down that highway. Full steam. Trying to retain his championship and regain the title itself. Big Rig sending Nick Hayes for the ride, off the ropes, drop toe into the chair. What leg strength of Big Rig to be able to angle his opponent into the chair, and now sends Hayes' head into it again.
Well, he definitely needed a lot of leg strength to lug that weight, that body weight and body hair around.
Here comes Big Rig again with a cutter on the chair. And Magnum Mel sends in another chair. This is for the Hardcore Championship. One of these men will end Halloween Hell as the Hardcore Champion, and they will go through hell to earn it. Hayes tried to catch that chair, but ended up basically getting stunned on it.
Oh my.
Big Rig into the cover for the championship. No!
Nick Hayes, the man of steel. Did you see all the punishment he went through, and he's still fighting back?
Both of these men have endured the Hardcore Battle Royal, and now,
Where's he going?
Is Big Rig going?
Where are you going? The match is there.
Hayes still in the middle, and
Oh my God.
we have seen these before. Big Rig throwing in that lumber. Hayes perhaps realizing it as he's being attended to by the official. And Big Rig setting up that board, a legless table, if you will, in the corner. And now he's got those jumper cables again, using them to wrap up Nick Hayes in the corner.
That's sick. That's sadistic.
Now sitting Hayes into the chair. A headbutt will keep him in place, at least for the moment. And Big Rig Jimmy Mitchell with ill intent here.
Come on, Nick, snap out of it.
Fans chanting for Big Rig. And he's looking to go down. Charging up that big engine. Roaring through and got caught by Hayes. And thrown into the table.
Almost threw out his back, but he did it. That's why he's the Hardcore Champion.
Hayes may have just changed the trajectory of this match by throwing Big Rig, and fans chanting for more. Hayes heading over. Where is he going? Big Rig laying flat, and now here comes Hayes with another one of those damn boards. Where are they? He got two of them.
He's got two. He's getting something from under the ring.
Lethal elbow drop, unexpected, caught Big Rig off guard. And now, Hayes setting up those chairs. I don't like where this is heading. And he's got two of them stacked together as he's making a makeshift table here. Big Rig grabbing the broken remains of the table that he went through. Hayes doesn't realize it. And Big Rig's got a moment here. And Hayes got the left leg up in time. Now pounds away on Big Rig Jimmy Mitchell. And
Uh-oh.
Now positioning him. Oh, no. And Hayes.
Those have to be strong tables right now to even stand that weight.
Hayes trying to put it all away here and come out of this hardcore fans bring the weapons battle royale. And now Magnum
no
on the
interference. Boo!
Fortunately for Big Rig, perfectly legal. Unfortunate for Hayes, perfectly legal.
The siren of sleaze, get her out of there!
And Big Rig now with that half a board right to the head of Hayes. And it cracked. You can see the indent on that board. And now Big Rig calling to Magnum Mel on the outside. And what could she be going to get here? Something under the ring.
This is supposed to be a one-on-one, not a handicap match. Get her out of there!
Well, it's hardcore rules. And now what is this?
What is this?
That Magnum Mel has just given Big Rig Jimmy Mitchell something in his right hand. Is that a beverage or? No?
No.
Oh my goodness. Babs, that is no beverage. You're not going to get that from Steve Mark's Brewery!
This is Halloween hell, baby! These two men are going to put themselves through hell for the ECCW Hardcore Championship bout.
Big Rig on the middle rope, clutching Nick Hayes, looking for a superplex, but look, Nick Hayes has got his right hand on that top rope, holding on for dear life. Now, Hayes trying to fight out of it here, trying to get some leverage, and a headbutt. Oh! The headbutt sent Big Rig down through two tables onto the canvas.
Two tables covered in thumbtacks. Magnum Mel will have a hell of a job digging those out of him after the match.
Big Rig, I don't know how he's moving. Hayes still perched up on the top turnbuckle. Magnum Mel got something else from under the ring. What could this be? Another chair. And goes to swing it at Hayes. Hayes blocked it.
Come on, Hayes.
And now, oh, jeez. Magnum Mel just fell and, oh! The chair broke over the cranium of Big Rig. And now 1, 2, 3.
And Nick Hayes is...
He exits as champion, and he has just ended Halloween hell as the ECCW Hardcore Champion. What a match!
What a match, what a match, and what an absolute champion, what a unit! He just proved to everyone, he just proved to you, Peter, that he deserves to be with the belt up there right now.
Well, I cannot deny that. Nick Hayes went through the hardcore battle royal and then a hellacious one-on-one encounter with Big Rig Jimmy Mitchell to win and earn that championship to end Halloween hell.
I can't wait to see more from our ECCW Hardcore Champion, Nick Hayes.
And what is Dirty Eddie Ross going to say about this once he finds out that Nick Hayes is the new champion? More to come on that, I am sure. We will find out next month at November Rain. But for Logan Hunter, for Babs, I am Peter Brown. Thank you for watching Halloween